Yeah, we can hear you. I'm doing great, man. And you? Uh, sure. Thanks.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We got the 88 Gamers Club Showdown. If you guys don't know what this is about 1v1 event where a lot of great players are competing against each other. In this one, we have Devoid and Offset coming in soon. We got the top 8 teams, so we're going to actually see 6 of those players, I should say, competing against each other today. And they will be moving on to the next round if they win. If they don't, then they are eliminated, and then we will go on from there. As I said, we have Offset and Devoid. Let's go and check up on them. Right now we do have Devoid. Devoid, thank you for competing. You there, Devoid? Devoid, you there? Can you hear me?
Nice, man.
Oh, perfect. Looks like your mic's a little in and out, but we'll try to get through that. So, Devoid, appreciate you taking a little bit of time before we start to talk. Want to go through your experience. Like, how have you been enjoying the tournament so far? Have you learned anything new regarding this tournament and maybe with the players you're competing against?
Well, I don't want to give up what's going to happen. But I've been training a lot recently for this game, and I'm wishing everybody the best for this.
Yeah, I think, you guys seem to be in a very close-knit regional area, and you guys just want to do the best you can. Well, you're now playing against Offset. Have you been watching how Offset has been playing? Have you done any homework on him, or are you going to try to do your best on just based on your own gameplay?
I've been looking into some of his gameplay stuff and monitoring his stuff. I've been playing against him the past few days in 5v5s specifically. So I know his game style changes a lot during the game. So I'll expect most.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have seen him a lot, as you said him in 5v5s. Hopefully that'll help you out as you go through today. You have your weapons set up. Good luck, and we'll get this match started soon.
Perfect.
All right. So that was that. That was Devoid. We're going to talk maybe to Offset later, but for now, we're probably going to get started very shortly. Let me talk to you guys about what the bracket looks like as we're going through these matches. So as you can see, we have the top 8 players left. You see Nairobi. You see, I think that is a different name up top, but I'll go through that later. Oracle and Morag. We're not going to see those particular two, Oracle and Morag, but we will see everyone else compete. We got EG, Devoid, and Offset as well. Obviously, that's who's going to be competing right now. And then Tiano and DAKSHU going to be there going through too. So, obviously, you can see that with the bracket. Whoever wins will move on. Whoever loses will be eliminated. Let's continue to show you guys the timing of all this. So as you can see, Offset and EG Devoid, we're about to begin that one. Then we got Tiano and DAKSHU going forward, and then Nairobi and Figure. That's the name I was looking for before. We'll keep moving on. We got the maps here. Here in the maps, we got Shipment, Killhouse, and Cage. We are still doing a best of 3 situation. Starting tomorrow, I think, we will begin starting actually Wednesday, because that's going to be the next time we're going to have this event. It will be Reclaim and Shipment, but for now, we're going to stick with Shipment, Kill House, and Cage, as you can see on the left side of your screen. Assault Rifle will be first, Submachine Gun will be second, and Sniper Rifles will be third. A lot of times, or sometimes, we've been noticing that, this best of 3, so they win. Some players win the first 2 rounds. We never get to that Sniper Rifle round. That just goes to show how powerful some of these players can be. But as I said, we'll have Assault Rifles first with Shipment. And that's what will come up soon. Here's a prize pool and its breakdown. We got $1,000 on the line in total. Great job that 88 Gamers can bring this up. We got first place with 300, second to 200, third with 100, and fourth with $80. All the qualified challengers, the top 32 of them, will get $10 each. If you haven't competed in this, you want to compete in this like in the future, make sure to hit the links in the description. They may have an event again, and they're doing a great job, so I would not be surprised about that. Definitely go take a look at their stuff, so you can be more involved, especially if you're an African player. Get more involved in this community. It's so great, so wonderful. I really hope you guys join in on it. All right, so I think that's about it. We'll begin shortly. If you guys have any questions, let me know in chat. We'll be going in and out of that spot every now and then. And yeah, make sure to leave a like if you're watching. So right now, it looks like AOH Offset may need to download a map, which we will be put on hold for a moment more. But we will get started when he gets that done. Let me take a look. I'm going to head over to the chat right now and see if I can get there, because I actually did not open it yet. Hope everyone's having a good time. If you have any questions, again, let me know. I'll try to do my best to answer them all. Cola, welcome to the stream. He says he's first. You are first. You made it first. DAKSHU, welcome to the stream. Says nope. Morag, welcome to the stream. Says Devoid. A lot of love for Devoid here. Deadshot, let's go Devoid. Yep, another one. Chuck, welcome to the stream. Not me anticipating to hear Offset's voice. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. David says let's go Devoid. David for the Devoid for the win. A lot of people rooting for Devoid. Maheshan, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Says let's go Baby Devoid. Yeah, I think Chad's one-sided here. If anyone's rooting for Offset, that would be funny. I guess not funny, but just off the norm here in this chat. Offset, I think, is rejoining. Yes, he did just rejoin because I think he's having some issues with the map download or something like that. It probably has it downloaded. It's just, there we go. Yeah, it's probably just a glitch. But now we have begun, so let me show you guys what I see so we can get this match number 1 started at Shipment, guys. Again, the more you root for your player, the one that you want to win, the better they do. Is that true? Not really, but I just want to make you feel like it's true. So go for it. All right, let me open this up more. Boom. And boom. Perfect. Let me take out the audio.
Taking the lead.
All right, first off, we do have Devoid getting the first kill against Offset. He sees him again and got some damage points on him before he even got the second battle to go. And nicely done. Devoid not really taking any hits at all. Honestly, I don't think he took any yet so far. So this has been a very good start for Devoid. Coming off on the left side, he gets Offset for a 3rd time in a row. There is no stopping Devoid right now. He is in a very comfortable position. I think he just saw Offset rotate to the right. And even though he got a nice peek there, Offset still won it. He might have pre-fired just a tad bit, which is perfect for that situation. So now Devoid still has the lead, which makes him a little bit more on the defensive end. He's trying to keep that lead to as best as possible. He does not have to rush out. And that is the outcome there. So Devoid continues to perform well. He's 3 points ahead. And as I was mentioning, you do want to have an early lead in order to get yourself in the best position possible. If you do that, you don't have to be aggressive. Ooh, shots there on the left, and Offset doing a great job catching back up. As I was saying before, if you have a comfortable lead, and with the timer usually being the end game, right? It's not usually going to end to 15. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it won't, or most of the time it won't. Boom, another one from Devoid. So Devoid's keeping himself in a great spot there. Hits Offset just a little bit. Give him a little notch here and there. Slides in, and both of them doing a headshot will be the one to get him out of there. So 3-6 again. It hasn't been wider than 3, but 3 is still pretty significant. Offset trying to strafe, and he successfully won that fight. He had a hard time hitting over that barrel, and he still managed to get the kill. And he gets another one with low health, 5-6. I don't know if this can be held forever, as again, a 5-7 Devoid, not allowing his lead to dissipate. He's constantly been ahead, and gets another kill. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So far, still good for both players. They still both have a very good chance. And Offset will finally get a kill after losing the last 2. 6-8 now, sliding, and Devoid I thought wasn't going to see him in time, but he did. He turns and shoots, and he gets another shot, but Offset manages to figure that one out in 7-9. Let's go over to Offset's perspective on this now, as Offset has just lost another fight, 7-10. I don't know why I hear a lot of gunfire. Might be a glitch, but there you go. I don't hear it anymore. 8-10 now. Again, never been bigger than a 3-point lead, but right now we are at that 3-point lead. Devoid certainly handling this much better, but it doesn't mean he's going to win. Now we got 9-11. Oh, he's on the left side. 3 fires, and he gets another one. 10-11. Offset on a roll again. It's been back and forth, but because Devoid has such a long lead, oh no, it's tied up for the first time since the very beginning, since it was 0-0.
Enemy in sight.
Devoid, now both of them being pretty conservative in play here. There he's on top. And nice shot, getting the headshot at the end. 12-11.
Targets in sight.
And another one, 13-11. Now Offset's getting the lead. 2-point difference. It was all Devoid until this very moment. Grenade popped over. It affects him a bit. The drop shot won't work. Devoid doing an excellent job forcing him out. And a headshot. Offset making sure his lead does not go away. Less than a minute left. What can Devoid do? Good shots there. He has not finished it. He's going to back off of that. He has 45 seconds. He does not have to be the aggressor here. Offset may want to back off, just let time do its thing. And so he will take his own corner. There he was. And he gets shot right as he goes away from the peak. 14-13. Offset really tried to milk this timer. Or is he going to be a little bit more aggressive to try to get this kill? 24.
Contact with enemy.
Thanks. 14-13. 19 seconds now.
Enemy contact.
Devoid still right there. Devoid has to be the one that comes out. There's no doubt about that. Offset does not have to do it. Although a grenade could force him here. And it kind of did a little bit. Moved him. That grenade won't hit. And he goes, oh, I don't know if you want to do that. A little bit of a mistake. Devoid not pushing the envelope. And he's going to lose it because he didn't push. Devoid, I don't think he realized the timer as he won't win. Good job from Offset. Winning it purely with a few good things. He was down until there was like maybe 3 minutes left, maybe 2 minutes left constantly. It's been as big as a 3-point difference against Offset. He made up a lot of ground constantly back and forth, but eventually he does get that 1-point lead that we all saw there and took the W. So we will move on from this one. So good. Such a good fight between the two. Both of them were trying to play a little bit of offense and defense at times. There wasn't like one player completely playing D and one player completely playing offense. It was a mix. And that's the kind of gameplay that we like to see, based on the time limits, based on if you're trying to reach the 15. You have to play in different modes. And I think that's what Offset and Devoid really showed here, at least at a tactical level. So we will be moving on to match 2 soon. It looks like both of them are ready to go. I think we'll just hop into that when they... Yep, there you go. Then when we get into it. So quick show on the map. Actually, no. you guys can see the map here, obviously. So this will be an SMG event or a matchup. Obviously, he has a sniper, but he'll switch that out. There we go. And all right, so he's gonna work with the MX-9 and with the Stone Serpent skin. And here we had the QQ-9. Two of the best SMGs in the game, especially in multiplayer. And a little inaccurate there from Offset. I think he was hoping he'd be on the ground level. Then he kind of had to peek up fast.
Targets in sight.
Last time, just in the last match, Offset could not get ahead for a while. But this seems to be different. It is all tied up in the very beginning at 1-1. Ooh, good shots on Offset. Devoid might want to push this a little faster since he has a big advantage. And he did continue to shoot. And as he gets hit... sorry about that. As he gets hit, you know, he could not heal up fast enough. Nice. Offset finally giving it back. So it's kind of been back and forth, actually. Not finally. It's been 1-1-1-1. Back and forth. And finally, Offset changes a pace as he will get 2 in a row. Let's take a look at Devoid and what he's going to be able to accomplish.
Enemy contact.
Nice. On top of the crates. Like he's shooting above the crates. He gets that kill. Throws a grenade out, hoping for a good hit, but not quite reaching it.
Target's in sight.
He sees him. He sees him. Not taking a shot yet. Offset prone into the house there on the right. He kind of knows he's on that right side. He doesn't have to really figure out that he rotated left. It's not even a question. It's tied up, so both of them could be pretty stagnant at this point, thinking the other one can be aggressive at this stage. There he goes.
Enemy contact.
So he saw him. You might want to peek that window, push that up. Yep, there he goes. Oh,
target's inside.
But he kind of went to the wrong side a little bit, took a big hit, and needed to reload. And down he goes. 4-3 now in favor of Offset.
Contact.
2 minutes
Target's
and 50
inside.
seconds. Still
Enemy
a lot
contact.
of time, plenty.
Target's in
For
sight.
these leads to change.
Enemy contact. Target.
Oh, he tried to cut back for that hit. He was assuming Offset was going to bail out, but he never did.
Enemy in sight.
Got
Target's
one
in sight.
initial shot, but he took a lot of the damage back. And so Devoid is waiting for that heal to come back into play. And he does.
Enemy contact.
Slides into a big problem spot there. But look at the shots. He needs to reload. Unfortunate. As Offset just needed to peek it. So 6-3 now in favor of Offset.
Enemy in sight.
These slides are certainly going to be helpful in these games. Here's a prone shot. Oh, on the left of him. And he wasn't ready for that. He heard him too late. As he couldn't get up to turn and shoot. 6-4. On top. Try to get a quick headshot there. But he took most of the damage for sure. Devoid still down a bit. He needs to push a little bit more maybe. As we do reach near the end. 1 minute and 50 seconds. If Offset wins, he moves on to the next round as he won match number 1. If Devoid wins, then we move on to our match 3 to determine who moves on. And down goes Devoid. 7-3 now. Biggest lead we have seen in this match. And another one, even bigger. 8-4. This might be it for Devoid. Can he make up ground? Oh no, he couldn't get to his gun. But he's still... come on, baby, yes! He will get that kill. 8-5. By no means is it going to be easy for Devoid. But with that gunplay that we just saw there, it is possible. Good grenade, good direction. I don't know if it's going to hit him. It definitely did. I can't tell, but I don't know. No, it didn't. And now the shots. No, Offset gets another kill. 9-5. I think we have reached our conclusion here. And with that one for sure, 5-point difference with 40 seconds left. He would need a kill less than 10 seconds on each. So it was a good fight for Devoid. Let's see if he can try to make up just for pride's sake against Offset. But Offset now is just padding that lead. Offset certainly played very well, and we'll go into that a little bit. His analysis. Well,
enemy contact.
The analysis of his gameplay. Hopefully we'll have a chance to talk to them.
Enemy contact.
More shots there as Offset
Target's in sight.
moving back and forth. And Offset with another kill. And so congratulations. I think that will be the last kill that we
Enemy
will
contact.
see in this one.
Target's in sight.
As
Enemy
this round
contact.
has just ended. Again, congrats to Offset. Offset had won the first round just by 1 point, sneaking it by, and now he has certainly showed that he plays better on this map anyway, with SMGs, as he has pretty much doubled the amount compared to Devoid. So we will now move and see if we can do a little chat here. Looks like Devoid has bailed out, but Offset, if we can reach him, that would be sick. Let's see if we can do that. Offset, can you hear me? If we can't reach Offset, then we might just move on to the next round. I think that's what we are doing. I couldn't get in touch with him before, so I'm thinking we're not going to get in touch with him here. Based on what Offset, if you can ever hear me, just let me know. With Offset here, what he played really well, especially in that first game, to not give up on the situation. There was multiple times in that first match where he was down by 3 kills. And it was also very early, and sometimes that can be a bit demoralizing, but Offset not letting that get to his head. He managed to keep bringing that back. That lead always went between 1 and 3 for like the majority of the game. And then at the very end, or maybe in the last 2 minutes, he started to get that lead, pushing that back up. And I think at some points he was a 2-point lead, 1-point lead, and at the end, obviously, it was just a 1-point lead. On match number 2, it was a much more of a different game. It was pretty even in the very beginning. It kept going one back and forth, tick for tat. But eventually, Offset kind of padded his lead. And I think at the point where there was 4-point difference, that was it. And then he padded it up to 6, which certainly just put the dagger in it all. So a good job from Offset. We're gonna get started with our next match soon. Let me show you guys the upcoming match. So here we do have House of Anubis and Cyclone Gaming with their clans anyway, and then DAKSHU, who's actually in the room already, and Tiano, who will be fighting on the other side. Still needs to get in here. We have seen Tiano play, and he has done very, very well for himself, playing extremely well with the ARs and doing pretty damn good. Last time we saw him was the last round of, what was it, Friday? Yes, last round of Friday. And it was super tight. It was, I think he won the AR match, but he lost the SMG match. And then on the sniper side, he just dominated that. So if it ever reaches snipers, I do believe Tiano can certainly overcome a lot of odds. But again, we have not seen DAKSHU play. And this has been a new player, at least in our eyes. And we will see if he can do it. He has been competing throughout the brackets. Let's see if we can show you guys the brackets right now. As he will be on the next frame soon. But yes, they've been moving on. They've been moving on ever since the top 64 players in this game. So they've just been dwindling each player down in this event till we eventually, at the end of this day, will get to the top 8 teams. Or we're actually at the top 8 players, and then we'll get to top 4 players. So there you can see on the bottom bracket there, that's who's going to be fighting right now. All right, so let me break this out here. Hello, guys. Welcome again to the stream, guys. Appreciate it. King Mace, thank you for joining in. Carbine, thank you. Legend, thank you for joining in. Nightshade, if I missed your name, sorry about that. But yes, thank you guys for being so wonderful in the chat, giving a lot of love to the players. Again, the more love you give them, the better they will do. There's no doubt about that. And if you disagree, then you are wrong. And probably right, but wrong. So Tiano and DAKSHU, let me make sure they're in the right spot here. Let's see. Who needs to move? So they're both on the blue side, I think, if I'm not mistaken here. Oh, wrong one. This one. Here we go. So Tiano should be on the blue. DAKSHU should be on the red. Let's make sure they know that. Maybe we can talk to them. Hey, guys, can you guys hear me? See if they can hear me, huh? What's up, Tiano?
Yeah,
I think
see
your mic's
Jack
working.
here.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Before we start, tell me a little bit about your experience so far in this tournament, how you've been enjoying yourself, and maybe if you learned anything new.
See Jack, keep lagging. Your voice is lagging.
Oh, I for some reason today, I feel like a lot of the lag in mics in game. But I was trying to say is, tell me a little bit about how you're enjoying the game, especially in this particular tournament, and in general, how do you think you're going to do here?
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, if you can, just let me know how you're feeling.
Quite bad. It's quite back.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag. We'll probably let this out for later. DAKSHU, I know you might not be able to hear me, but you got to move to the red. You got to move to the red side so we can get this one started. So he's just gotta shift. If anyone knows DAKSHU, maybe send him a text. I'm sure he'd be moved by that. Oh, there we go. That'll work. So he'll hop back in, and then we'll get this one started. All right. Good luck, Tiano. And now, good luck, DAKSHU. All right, guys, let me know, who are you guys rooting for? We got Tiano, we got DAKSHU, some really good players here involved. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that one. I don't, oh, no. I think I hit the wrong button. No. Uh-oh. I forgot. Okay, I definitely hit the wrong button. There we go. I think we're in TPP mode. It could be interesting. I mean, I've never done this part, but hey, we'll go with this. Let's see how it works. We got Tiano getting the first kill. Well done. And you know, if I could switch it, I would, but I don't know how, so we're gonna stick with this one. You can still see this. That's kind of cool. Tiano gets the second kill in a row. Well played. Let's see if he can continue. He's going in the same rotation back and forth. And I think he's just going to keep doing that if it keeps working for him. Why not? And gets another one. But Tiano on a roll. Let's go to across the way to DAKSHU and see what he can do to respond. Grenade pops up to his left. He wasn't in that area, luckily. He's looking more to his left, but on his right could be a problem.
Enemy in sight.
And there's a shot.
Targets in sight. Enemy in sight.
Certainly an interesting view, honestly. Here's Tiano. So DAKSHU went inside the crate. But with time, I mean, technically, yes, there's a lot of time left. But he can't afford to be this passive. He needs to be a little bit more on guard, getting a little bit more angles. I get that he wants to make sure he doesn't grow that lead by coming out a little too much. A nice shot on Tiano. Tiano couldn't even get a shot off, let alone hit him. Oh, he was flashed, and now he's got to hide it. And unfortunately, because he couldn't move much, there wasn't really a chance for him to win that. So good throw there from Tiano against DAKSHU.
Contact with enemy.
Throws a grenade to the left, thinking he was going to rotate. Never did.
Enemy.
And risky play, but he's still alive. Let's see if Tiano's going to push that to finish it up. And no, he couldn't do it in time. DAKSHU wins it. 4-2 now. DAKSHU doing a pretty damn good job making up for lost ground.
They're hurting. Keep fighting.
Enemy contact. Enemy in
He's
sight.
on the right side. Peeks it out to Tiano. Another throw. Not quite reaching, though. Nice hit. DAKSHU just playing that corner well. And Tiano may want to play a little bit more on the defensive end. If he can get this extra kill, then I would say, you know, a 2-point difference, 3-point difference. He may want to start playing those corners out.
With enemy. Targets in sight.
Great hit
Enemy
on
contact.
Tiano there. But Tiano's just going to bail out. If DAKSHU doesn't want to be aggressive here by pushing forward after getting that good of a hit, It's going to be hard for him to really pad or even get to a lead. But we'll see if he can do it on that alone. You can see now he's just playing that one side. Not a bad idea. Good shot in return. I don't think Tiano was ready for that. He didn't assume he was going to peek again after getting hit that hard. And Tiano was the one taken down instead. So now it's a 4 even point difference. 0 point difference. 4 even. And Tiano on the left. Grenade. Or a flash. And it is a flash. Tiano is going to push after that. And he still wins. DAKSHU still wins it. Tiano just could not push fast enough on that. Ooh. And still from the top down. We'll get a headshot for it. As he will now pad the lead to 2. DAKSHU doing an excellent job with that corner, as I said before. Let's see what Tiano will try to accomplish here. As he needed this one for sure. Don't want to let that go to 3. That's a bit hard to handle with less than a minute left. It's still anybody's game. You can see Tiano completely scoped in, looking around corners. Grenade thrown. Won't hit. One on the right. Doesn't hit either.
I'm hurt.
And it looks like Tiano took a hit there. 25 seconds. If this thing ties, it ties. That's it. We'll move on to the next round regardless. But oh no, the point difference is 2. There's 15 seconds. Tiano just has to rush if he really wants to have any chance at all. But he cannot afford to stop. And DAKSHU knew it. So that will be it. DAKSHU will win match number 1. Congratulations. As we will move on to our match 2 soon. I think a lot of the gameplay from DAKSHU was more on the passive side. And Tiano was certainly one that was willing to take the middle and kind of push on different angles, which could work if you were the player that doesn't have the lead. And at points, Tiano had a good lead, 2-point lead. I don't know if he ever had a 3-point lead, but it was enough where he should have been the one playing those corner spots, right? Getting those sides where you can just have to look back to the right and one to the left. And you don't have to worry about, like, all different angles by taking the middle. You should try to put DAKSHU in that position. And that was my opinion on that. Tiano, though, did a great job. A lot of good gunplay, especially in the beginning, as he was the one in head, or ahead. And so we'll see. We'll see if this will change for the next round. We won't have those corner slots anymore. It'll be a bigger map. It'll be SMGs, so that's more normed for MP anyway. And, you know, we'll see how that goes. I think Tiano will do better in this next round. As I said before, Tiano lost the AR round in last time we saw him, but he did win the second one with the SMG. So it could be the same thing that happens here. Okay, so as just before we begin, let me show you guys the maps, and then we'll go on to it. And we'll get some music too. So there it is, Kill House, submachine guns. We saw that with the 2 others playing just in the earlier round. Last round we did have 2 in a row on the win there. So we never made it to Cage. Never made it to the sniper rifles. Will we reach it here? Or is it just going to end again with the best of 3, just 2 matches? It's a good question. So guys, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you guys for the comments and support on this channel. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that already. If you're enjoying yourselves, please do so. Leave a like if you haven't done that either. Obito, welcome to the stream. Not a Simp, thank you for joining in. Rootless, thank you for joining in. Nicest Anthony, thank you for joining in. And David, again, thank you for being here. Here we go. Match number 2 on their way for Group 2. Tiano versus DAKSHU. All right, we'll keep it on this view. I don't know. Which one did you like better? Do you guys have an opinion on that? Let's see if you guys have an idea. Which one do you like? You like the FPP all the way, or a little bit of that TPP dynamic view? Either one works for me. It's very interesting, though. Maybe we'll switch it over back and forth on certain plays.
Enemy in sight.
Tiano taking a hit there, but still behind the crate to high to heal. And he's healed up 100%. DAKSHU shoots again, and he breaks his health down roughly 80%. It looks like DAKSHU's been avoiding a lot of Tiano's bullets, as Tiano's taking most of the damage. And there, finally, he's able to hit DAKSHU. DAKSHU. DAKSHU just goes prone to hide out
Targets
so he
in
can
sight.
heal again. Good
Enemy
shot
contact.
work for sure from Tiano. He just can't put that final dagger in him. And so with DAKSHU healing, that'll help his case. And boom! Tiano with the kill, making him the leader so far. There's a grenade. And the grenade will come over to Tiano. And oh, is he in the open a bit too much? Luckily, he's able to hide it out. He's up to the top. Good shots on DAKSHU, but because he just kind of goes down the stairs, Tiano wasn't able to hit him anymore. So that's kind of what this map is pretty much about. Sometimes you'll see players cross over to try to surprise them. But this is something we did see in the previous rounds. Oh yeah, you know what happened? It wasn't that Tiano won the previous matches. There's a lot of ties involved. That's what happened. I kind of forgot about all that. There's a lot of ties with Tiano. With the ARs and SMGs. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was on Friday. Oops, he's a foot! And he's like, thank you, that's an Achilles heel, I'll take it. 2-0. So I think this is the smart way from Tiano. I think this is exactly the way he should be playing, even though he got killed there. Could have played that a little bit more defensively. Just peek it out a little bit less. Put some damage across, make him heal a little bit. You don't have to be the ultimate aggressor.
Grenade out!
You don't have to try to get every single kill. Instead, if you just hold them back, DAKSHU might make a mistake instead.
We're almost there. Keep
That's
it
the
up.
way to play it. Let's see DAKSHU's side now. As what should he do in this stage? Well, he just got a kill. It's a 1-point difference. He doesn't have to be aggressive either.
Enemy contact!
And he certainly seems to play better when he plays a little bit more
Contact with
offensive.
I'm hurt! Target's in sight!
Trying to shoot from under the crepe. I don't think that's the way it works.
Enemy contact!
Tiano continues to hit, but he gets hit better. If that's the way I want to word it. Tiano with 3-1 lead. PP-19 Bison, a very good weapon, has a lot of ammo, so you don't have to reload often. Definitely meant for short range. And then we got also the PP-19 Bison. See that 84 rounds in the mag. Makes it real easy, and a lot of times people lose fights because of the reload. So that kind of removes that problem
Targets in sight!
for the most part.
I'm hurt!
Still getting DAKSHU there.
Enemy contact! Targets in sight!
But again, Tiano loves to be a little bit more aggressive, I think. I mean, it's not crazy aggressive, as you can see. He's playing more defensively. But I feel like he's aching to move forward. But he doesn't have to be the one that does it. There's a minute left. DAKSHU has to come out. And there we go. That's exactly what Tiano needed to do here. And he just did it. So perfect outcome there. 50 seconds now. And DAKSHU needs 3 kills. He will get 1 with a grenade. What a throw. I didn't even see it coming. So Tiano milking this respawn right there as there's 38 seconds left. And DAKSHU's on the wrong side here. Shoots across. He's going to throw a grenade out. 20 seconds now. Again, this is definitely the right play for Tiano. You know, you earned this lead by getting all the kills early.
In sight.
And this is what pays off. This is the prize you get by getting kills early. Even though he dies there's only 12 seconds. He'll wait. He will wait. And we'll see if DAKSHU can quickly turn things around with the last 6 seconds, but I don't think so. As, yeah, DAKSHU's trying to figure it out, and won't. So, again, Tiano, well done. Want to get your lead and keeping it 4-2-3. We will go into a sniper round, which is always awesome to see. I always enjoy fights like that. So, last time, as I said before, Tiano did very well with snipers. That might be one of his more areas of bread and butter, even compared to ARs and SMGs in an NP type of round. So definitely, and in my opinion, I think Tiano will have a bit of an edge, but DAKSHU is a wild card to me. We have not seen him compete yet, and given that this is the first time, he may be the ace of all aces when it comes to snipers. It is, again, a wild card. If you guys know DAKSHU, let me know. Do you think he's going to take this, or do you think Tiano will take it? It is a question in my eyes, anyway. It looks like, for the most part today, the mic situation for interviews are tough. We'll try to do it after this round as well. Obviously, we'll have a winner at that point. Well, I assume so. I mean, if we tie up, then the way it works... Here, let me break this over to the maps again, so you guys know. So the way this works is if somehow sniper rifles, if that ties, so each team has, or each player has the same kills, then we go back to shipment on the left here, and it's whoever gets the first kill, and that's it. And it's do or die right there. Not to the end of timer, not to the end of 15 kills. It's whoever gets the last kill. But we're not there yet. We're still at cage. We're going to see if there's going to be a winner from that point, and we'll move on to however that one ends. Again, here the upcoming matchup. Good luck to Tiano and DAKSHU. Sounds like we've started, which is perfect. Let's do it. FPP all the way. TPP looks nice. So it looks like we got a little bit of the Knicks idea there. Classic ties with Rui. Yeah, that was it. I forgot about that before. TF is this match. Tiano left the good spawn. Did DAKSHU just jump shot? Did he? Was able to get a jump shot on one of those? Yeah, it looks like a bit of a mix. Maybe we'll switch things up here. I don't know. I don't even know how I got there, to be quite honest. Maybe if we learn how, we'll do it again. Get that music out, and we have match number 3 and round number 2. We still have another round to go, so definitely be ready for some more fighting. But the next round will be our last after this, so there'll be 2 different players, and that will be that. DAKSHU's about to throw a grenade. Will he throw it in the perfect spot here? I thought he'd, yeah, he kind of almost did, actually. Going to the other side with it, but it went down the stairs and a little too far off. Tiano trying to throw his own tacticals as well. And there he is on that left side. Through the wall would be amazing, as he might have heard him go into the crate. But none of them seems to be in a rush to immediately find each other. I think with it being 0-0, you know, you just want to make sure you get that first kill. The momentum will be on your side. And it just feels good. So we'll see. You know, it's a lot about that first matchup. And then, you know, when we reach the last 2 minutes is when it'll be the next most important part of the game, where people are either rushing or trying to get away, depending on if they have the lead or not.
Get down, sniper! Sniper!
Sniper!
Get down, sniper!
There he is on the left. I don't know if Tiano saw that. I think he did. And he got shot at already. You see this very passive play here. Let's take a look at DAKSHU too. So DAKSHU is running a DLQ33 black market skin. You don't usually see this one being utilized in this event.
Sniper. Get down, sniper. Get down, sniper.
Usually the one Tiano's holding on to.
Get down, sniper.
Hit him once.
Sniper.
Tries again.
Down, sniper.
And gets that shot to make it. So DAKSHU will start off with the kill. You can see him switching between his knife and his gun, obviously to pick up some speed whenever he wants. Ooh, he's right there. I don't think he realized he went upstairs.
Get down.
And the shot back, though. DAKSHU with a good slide, turn, and shot. That's kind of a very important type of movement. It is pretty much ingrained in a lot of these players at this point. You need to be able to slide and do 180s. So when you have problems like this, there you go. There's that slide 180, guys. And there it is again. Beautiful shot from DAKSHU. It allows you to gain some speed away from the enemy when you are reloading. And at the same time, when you do that 180 hop, you're able to turn back to get that kill. So Tiano's been doing that too, but it has not been as successful as DAKSHU has just been a little bit more accurate. So as I mentioned before, I thought Tiano was going to take it as good as he was playing with the sniper, and it looks like he bails out. I don't know whether it was caused by any... Last time I'll start from the beginning. We've seen people bail out because people use certain perks or something like that. I wasn't paying attention to perks there, but and even maybe weapon choice. But I think the weapon was fine there. We will go into... Let me check out Discord, see if there's anything that we need to be updated on there.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Hello.
So,
You are
Dakshu used
on.
the perk.
Okay.
Yeah,
You-
Dakshu used the perk, so there's a DQ there.
Okay.
Win to Tiano.
Win to Tiano. Okay, everyone, you heard that one. So it meant Dokshu was using a perk. Do you know what perk it was? Doesn't matter. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, I mean, he just used a perk, so we will give that one to Tiano. So Tiano will move on. Would have been lovely to see them fight on an even playing field without anyone using a perk. I'm sure Dokshu probably knows by now, but it's fun. I mean, I'm sure we've had this issue before, where either you left it on because, you know, there's stuff in between your event that you're doing, and you always want to make sure that you are following the rules. That's a big thing, especially in all of COD Mobile, whether you're playing in BR or MP, is just make sure you understand the rules completely. Because it for sure is easily to understand whether somebody's using a perk or not. So, I mean, I'm sure Dokshu just didn't think about it. Just didn't think about it. Obviously, you just can't just get away with that without someone noticing. So anyway, Tiano, good work. Good job. Let's see if he is on. Maybe we can talk to him about it. Tiano, can you hear me? Or DAKSHU, can you hear me? I don't know if they can, because we've been having some mic issues in game. I think it's been hard.
Yeah, TJ.
Hey, so if we have too much mic issues, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, so laggy, dude. So laggy.
Yeah, it's so laggy. Let's try to get through one question. Let's see if it works. So, tell me, we'll just talk about the first two games. Because that's where you guys pretty much were even on both of those. You won the second round. What did you change after the first round?
TJ, well, first round I was up 4-0 and like an absolute idiot. I decided to push it while he was busy camping in the four corners of the map. So yeah, I honestly think that I third one. I just then I realized in the second game, okay, well, once I could keep the mirror while they sit back and wait for him to push, and then I can once again control the map. So yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. You're a bit laggy, but I totally understand. If you guys didn't catch that, Tiano was talking about how he had a pretty good lead in match number 1, and he was trying, and he's still pushing after that lead, which was not helping his cause against DAKSHU in the first round, which caused him pretty much to lose it as well. And then match number 2, he started to play a little bit farther back when he gained that lead in the beginning. And that certainly is something that even I noticed that worked very well for you. So again, good job, Tiano. And you do move on. So I hope you're ready for the top 4 when whoever comes out of it.
Awesome.
All right. No problem, man.
I appreciate it.
Good luck in the future. All right, so that with Tiano, we have, again, finished that one off, so we know who moves on. DAKSHU, unfortunately, again, it's not like DAKSHU was trying to cheat. Obviously, he's not doing that. You know, he didn't want to, probably didn't even think about perks until it just popped up with the end of the match. So it is what it is. But make sure, if you are competing, that you follow the rules, no matter what competition. I mean, COD Mobile, PUBG Mobile, if you're just a mobile player in general, just make sure you know the rules and make sure you follow those rules, because those are very important. Otherwise, you know, you got to get hit with a DQ or a point penalty, whatever the organizers have for that. So we will move on again to match number 3, or group number 3. As you can see here, we got Nairobi versus Figure. What a beautiful look there for Figure. That is a sweet suit that he is rocking right now. So they are both on different teams. Wakandans obviously there for Nairobi. That is a very good team that we see a lot in BR. And then we got Sapa Gaming on the other side. Haven't seen much of Sapa before. I'm assuming they are more an MP. But yeah, he's part of a clan too. He's the anchor of that, as team role for Nairobi is OBJ for objectives. They're going to be hopping in soon. They're not in the room yet. We'll take a quick... Actually, no. Before we take a break, let me see what you guys have been saying. Let's talk a little bit. I haven't been talking to you guys. I want to talk to you guys. All right. Hi. Welcome. Let me see what you guys have been writing. All right, I'm gonna start from the bottom because why not? Jeffrey says, "Oh my God, tough. Very easy to forget. Yes, very easy to forget. You really use thumbs? I use thumbs. That's what I do too. I'm not a comp player though, but honestly, thumbs are just sometimes you just want to keep it simple. And he was having some really great movement. If we were looking at DAKSHU's movement, I thought it was very good. I mentioned this in the game. The ability to slide in 180 at any given point is super important, especially with snipers, because you need that time when you're sliding to reload. So rather than just standing there reloading, maybe moving side to side, you're able to move a lot faster when you slide. And so that was a perfect choice. And then you're able to hop right when you're done reloading to shoot. Great job from both players, I thought, in this case. No perk is allowed at all, says Lighthouse. Correct. No perk is allowed. F in the chat, says Obido. Yep, F is right. Fight naked, says Lighthouse. Well, you know, for Naked Esports, or for me being a part of Naked Esports, that's not a problem for me at all. FMJ. I used the FMJ, says DAKSHU. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Got Rob, says Poop Man. Painful. I mean, DAKSHU, you were certainly looking good there. You know, even though a perk can give you a lot of advantage, obviously it's not something that would definitely determine the side there. But again, the rules are the rules. Obviously, you know that. No change in that. Nicest Anthony says, wow, it is what it is, says Lighthouse. Yes. I mean, you can't change the past. Gotta go to the future and just learn from it. Michael says, well, this isn't thin. Tell me how you blank scope with a sniper. How you blank scope? I don't even know what a blank scope is, to be honest. Maybe you guys can teach me the ways. DAKSHU has one. GG's. Well, that's not necessarily the case, but I like the enthusiasm you're giving him. It's the button to the left of set. Oh, okay. I must have missed something there earlier. Exterior, remember me in rank today. Crossfire, says Gangster. Great. You guys can definitely talk amongst yourselves. I love that when you guys do that. The more you talk, the better. Multiple reasons. But for one, it definitely gets more people to talk as well. People feel comfortable. They're not going to be as shy. So appreciate when you guys do that. That's super awesome. And again, should definitely talk amongst yourselves. You guys are meant to talk as if it's like a community chat kind of thing. King Mace, Devoid rushed offset too much. That was earlier on. I really scrolled up. All right. So again, we will start this one soon. Now it looks like we got Nairobi and Figure. Let's see, maybe, I'm not sure if we can, but let's see if we can talk to them for maybe a second. It's been, again, real laggy in the, in this thing. Nairobi, Figure, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I think they're either getting ready because they are not necessarily ready yet. They probably are changing their loadout. If you guys can hear me, make sure that you guys don't use any perks, obviously. This is kind of like an announcement to stick with the weapon of choice too. We're going to be doing ARs here for the first round. So again, ARs, no perks. You guys know the drill, I think, at this point. All right, so we're not going to have an interview before. I think, and it kind of makes sense because the mics have been really bad in game. Hopefully, maybe at the end, we'll get something out of the winner. And maybe the loser too, if they want to give us their take. Again, Nairobi and Figure. Let me know who you guys think will win. Looks like they're now ready, so we will start. So one player from Sapa, one player for Wakandans. I know Wakandans more because of BR events, and I know Nairobi more from that. But Figure could be certainly someone. I mean, sorry. Yes, Figure. Wait, Figure has the Wakandans tag as well. I wonder if he's maybe he could switch recently. Either one way or the other, anyway. But both of them have the Wakandans tag. So you can at least I can assume that they were on the team at one
Frag
point.
out.
At some point.
Enemy. Contact with enemy.
And down goes the first, as Figure will win the first round. Or the first. Oh, no, never mind. We've already got one kill inside. I was blinded.
Contact with enemy. Contact.
Nice. So Nairobi will get 2 there. As he will get his lead once more.
Targets in sight. Enemy in sight.
Well, Figure rotating to the left. He's trying to keep that one side. And a lot of players have been doing that, especially on this side.
Enemy.
They've been holding it back and forth, using that crate as a path. And then going to each corner. But since Nairobi has the lead, he's going to be like, you're going to have to come over to me, all right? You're going to have to do the work. You're going to put the legwork into it. If you want to get the lead, you got to earn it. So that's what Nairobi's telling, pretty much. Not necessarily saying it, but pretty much telling Figure, saying, hey, you don't have the lead, I do. And so Figure, there's a lot of time, obviously, 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So it's not like anyone has to rush, but the longer you wait to do this, the harder it will be in the future to get that lead up. So both of them are holding their one side. And right there, Figure saw the enemy, and now he's the one being aggressive. There he is. Good slide, but can't win it. Nairobi didn't even strafe much. I mean, he did a little bit. But there was no major slide. There was no major thing. It was just a nice shot. I think his shots were just on target more than Figure's. Now Nairobi knows he's got a bigger lead now. And he will continue to play this strat until things change. Until the situation is against
Enemy
him.
in sight. Enemy contact.
Nice. Again, 4-1. Let's see. So Nairobi's going to take the other side.
They're hurting. Keep fighting.
Figure wants to be defensive so he can get kills easier, but he has to start earning these kills by moving forward. Nairobi's not going to make it easy for him.
Enemy in sight.
There he is there. Grenade out. Grenade would be perfect if he can peek this without getting shot. There you go. And does that hurt him? I don't know where he went. He's above. He jumped down. Oh, he's a little inaccurate, but it doesn't matter. Figure still wins it. The Figure will lower that lead from 3-2. 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the board. It can still be anyone's game. FMJ on the sniper, painful, says Jeffrey. Ooh, Nairobi coming in with another kill. Bringing that back up to 3. It's been as big as 3. It has not been bigger than that as far as a lead. Goes a grenade. And does that hurt? Yes, it will. Gets the kill. Great use of a tactical. Doesn't get much better than that, obviously. Here's another one. He's going to try to flash him up. Does that hit him? It does. Push it up. He's on the right. And he's just trying to shoot. Yeah, he was just trying to shoot. He heard him obviously coming. 5-4. That was 2 great tactical usage from Figure, but now he's ran out, obviously. He can only have 2. He's got to get this one earned fully by bullets. Nairobi might want to throw something, and yes, he will. He chucks one over. As Figure will get shot. He was trying to get away from the grenade, but Nairobi knew that if he was going to run out at any point, it would be after the grenade was thrown. 6-4. There's 30 seconds left. Figure certainly needs to rush this. He really doesn't have the luxury to wait anymore. There he is. And unfortunately, Nairobi will get that 1 kill. And that will be it. There's no way for Figure to come back. And down he goes again. 8-4 now. The biggest lead we've seen. But I think at this point, it's just working with garbage time. You know what I mean? With an NBA term there. So, 5 seconds. Good work from Nairobi, who will get the first kill. All right, or the first match. If you guys had Nairobi on the board for the first match, you are correct. The best thing I think Nairobi did there was to get the lead initially. Obviously, it's easier said than done on that situation. But once he did, he pretty much played back. Nairobi was the one that moved forward into the middle of the map first to try to be the aggressive, to try to get those kills. And then once he realized, actually, yeah, pretty much. Once he realized he was going to have it, he started backing up. He was like, hey, you're going to have to push me in order to get this. You can't just make me do everything. And so Figure, he wanted to be that guy that was backed up for the most part, but Nairobi wasn't having it. And again, that's definitely the right way to play at that stage. You want to play your odds, and sometimes it will be to be aggressive, right? If you're losing, you have to be the aggressor because time's not on your side. Sometimes even when the score is 0-0, you might want to switch things up a bit. Be aggressive at times to really keep the enemy off guard so you can't make him believe that you're only playing defensively. So again, great job from Nairobi. We'll move on to match number 2 as soon as they are ready. It looks like they are still getting their loadouts fixed up. If you guys have any questions about this event, let me know, and hopefully I can answer, or maybe someone in the chat can answer for me, because again, we are on a few minutes delay. We want to make sure that they're not going to use anything on stream to their advantage. So we have a little bit of a delay, just a little bit. All right, yeah, this battle was pretty damn good. Even though Figure could not get the W and he lost 8-4, for the most part, he was losing. It was like a 1 point difference, or maybe a 2 point difference at times. So he definitely was keeping it in the ballpark, in the realm of a potential win, but he just couldn't make it over the hump. So we'll see if this one changes anything up. Match 2, let me show you guys what it looks like. We got Kill House, all right? Submachine gun. You guys know the drill. No perks. Don't use any of those perks. And we're about to begin this one. It looks like Nairobi's ready, and it looks like Figure is about to be ready. Hauser running the show, doing a great job. If you guys don't know who Hauser is, he's been running this 88 Gamers Club Showdown. Definitely give him a lot of love in chat. If you find him on Discord, definitely say thank you to him, especially if you're competing. Because, you know, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into these things as an organizer. I'm not even organizing this one. I'm streaming it. But the organizers have a lot that they have to go through. They have to get the players in. They got to make sure that everyone's on time. And if you can imagine, there's a lot of moving parts. So definitely give them a lot of love for that. As you can see, we got match number 2. So here we go. Let's see. Should we try to switch up that view? I don't know if we should. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, hold on. All right, we're going to do this one on this. We haven't done it on this map yet, so I know there is someone that likes FPP. Some people like that TPP view. We'll see how this goes. All right, it's not going to be pretty.
Contact with enemy!
There's Figure
Contact
on the
with
left.
enemy.
It looks like Nairobi is waiting for him to come out.
Target
There he comes out and says, boom, thank you for the easy kill by making yourself present. So Nairobi will start it off. We'll see if Figure can turn things around. On the top left, certainly wasn't looking that way. And he will slide over to the right to avoid the gunfire. Nairobi staying up top might be a bit of a mistake as he takes a lot of damage. He's got to Figure didn't have his gun out for a moment. I thought Nairobi was going to shoot down at him. He slides to get this kill, and it works, baby. Let's go, Figure. So definitely a more of a, I want to say this relates to more of like a Wild West situation. A lot of crazy push here from Figure for sure. Not getting that wall bang. I thought he was going to get that. There he is again. A lot of strafing here, but not slide strafes. Just regular strafes in order to keep that head peak and to shoot over the crate.
Enemy contact! Enemy contact! Enemy contact! Target's inside! Contact with enemy!
Looks like
Target's
Figure is
inside!
right in
Target's
front of
inside!
Nairobi.
Contact with
Nairobi
enemy!
just can't quite
Enemy
figure
contact!
out an angle. Looks like here's a throw.
Enemy contact!
Just missing.
Contact with enemy! Target's in sight! Enemy in sight!
Oh,
Enemy contact!
what? I don't know if he was lagging on screen for Nairobi too, but he lagged right there.
Let's go.
And lag has been an issue for African players for sure. They do not have their own African server.
Enemy
A
contact.
lot of the gameplay revolves around working with EU servers. Probably this one as well. Ooh, brought down by Nairobi.
Need backup.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
Targets in sight. Enemy contact.
2-1 in favor of Nairobi. If Nairobi
Contact with
wins
enemy.
this, that's it for this round. And it looks like he gets another kill. If Figure can turn this around and get a kill, or and get a win, I should say, then we move on to the next round. A little late on the gun pickup, as he will get shot before he can actually get a shot to Nairobi. So he's doing great here. See him being very cautious. This angle's so funny because it just goes with the same angle before until he peeks.
Targets in sight.
Until he scopes into places.
Enemy contact.
Slides
Enemy
over.
contact.
Ooh! But even a better slide from Figure. Grenade popping over, and that won't reach him, but certainly the right angle. And now that Figure's pushing
Enemy
up.
in sight.
That was a good advantage for Nairobi to shoot first. Nairobi's gonna try to finish this up. And he will.
Objective
The
almost
Dragon
complete.
of Death will
Keep
come
it
in and eat him alive. Kind of cool. If I wanted to make a movie, I would do that anyway.
Targets in sight.
Figure is moving around to the left. His health is so low.
Enemy in sight. Enemy
And he got
contact.
hit again there. Oh, no, he didn't. He was able to heal up.
Targets in sight.
Figure's having a hard time, and still Nairobi won. Nairobi was certainly going out there a little bit more, and yet Figure could not get him out.
Targets in sight.
Beautiful. Nairobi just working the ins and outs of that building, and, you know, Figure really had no idea where he was going to come out of.
Enemy contact.
And I think we're starting to see the writing on the wall here. Unless something
Targets in sight.
impressively comes out of Figure at
Enemy
this
in
point.
sight.
I think Nairobi has this.
Enemy
A
contact.
6-point difference with 20 seconds. Yeah, I think it's
Enemy
literally
contact.
impossible.
Need backup.
And he just, I don't know if he's trying to switch over to something or
Enemy
what.
contact.
But it doesn't matter. This win will go to Nairobi. Nairobi won match number 1
Enemy
as well.
contact. Enemy contact.
So you will put
Enemy
this on the
contact.
board. And that's just the icing on the cake. Congrats to Nairobi, as he will move on to round of the 4 teams. I was just trying to think of what it is. The semifinals. As again, we're gonna have 4 players now going forward. These 3 matches that we saw will determine obviously the 3 out of the 4 players who will move on. But we still have, I don't know if they played it yet. They play it on their own. They do their own thing. And that will determine who wins that particular one. So let me go and break it out. Before we actually break it out, let's see if we can talk. Let's see if that works. Hey guys, Nairobi, Figure, can you guys hear me? Let's see if they can. Yellow, yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Figure. How you doing? Can you hear me? Nice. If it's hard to hear, because I think we're really laggy. But if it all works out, Nairobi,
No,
Figure,
go
great
ahead.
job. Great job, great job. I would love to talk to you guys about what you guys did in the first 2 rounds and how you guys felt.
I can't hear you.
You can't?
Yeah, same here. We can't hear you. Like, you're
Okay.
lagging.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
you're pretty
the lag is really bad. I think. So
Okay, it's better now. It's better now. Can you hear?
it's better. Okay. Quickly, tell me about how you guys did and how do you feel about this event?
I can't hear you.
Okay, I think
I'm
these
gonna go
interviews
to-
are gonna be tough. I think these interviews are gonna be tough. Don't worry about it. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Nairobi, you did very well. Figure, you did well too. Congratulations, Nairobi, on moving on. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a chance, you know. All right. So with that being said, that does end our matches for today. We do have more matches, obviously, to come, which will be on Wednesday. We're even breaking it down now to the top 4 players. We'll be seeing those fights for sure. We're gonna go through that with the semifinals and the finals. Let me tell you guys a little bit about that. That's gonna switch a little bit. It's gonna be a bit of a change, as we're gonna break open the matches a bit more. So here is the look of it. So this again will be tomorrow. Now we're gonna involve the best of 5 situation with reclaim and shipment. We're still gonna have shipment, kill house, and cage in the first 3. But if we don't get a winner from the best of 5 from those 3 matches in the beginning, then we do head over to reclaim and potentially shipment too. Very similar rules, obviously. Assault rifles for reclaim, submachine gun for shipment. Can't use any other weapon. Can't use any perks. It's just potentially some different, or a different map, and a different weapon for shipment. Kind of cool. All right. So that being said, let's see. I'm gonna break this out a bit more here. Here, let me actually go back to the brackets. This is very important to see. So we know Nairobi will be moving on. We don't know Oracle and Morag will be moving on. That's the only match we will not be seeing, and that they will be doing on their own. It might be done already. It might not be. We're not sure. But they will come out with those evidence, I guess. Devoid was winning, but Offset takes it, given that Devoid was using a perk, obviously unintentional. And Tiano with Dokshu. I think, what was it? DAKSHU, right? DAKSHU won. Yes. I was like trying to think about it. Oh, wait. Tiano? No, DAKSHU won, right? My memory is not what it used to be. But, yeah, you can see here the kind of the bracket look. And then, obviously, we'll have our final matches on each side. All right. Let's see. Go over here. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining again. Nicest Anthony, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Vice COD Mobile, appreciate it. Yeka, thank you for joining in. Looks like a lot of love for Figure. Both players did very well in this event. I thought it was a close fight. It certainly was. It could have been anyone's game for most of the points, in my opinion. But we do have our outcome. What skin is Nairobi using? I wasn't sure. It's probably in the recording, though. You can go back, and it should be written on the bottom somewhere. 180 turn, says nicest Anthony. There were some good slides, especially in that last game at Kill House. I thought, forgot who did it, but someone slid right by, and he had no clue. He could not get the shots on him. It was like just the perfect timing. Who is the caster? I'm CJ Livecast. I actually did not introduce myself in the beginning. I'm CJ Livecast. I appreciate if you guys go to my YouTube channel, by the way. I stream pretty much every day. I'm actually going to be streaming tonight, doing an event for BR, COD Mobile. So come by if you want. I'm from New York. I'm from the States. So my time zone's probably different from most of you who are from Africa. But I do a lot of African events. I do Republic Gamers. I do Elite Gamers. And obviously I'm doing this one for 88 Gamers Club. So, yeah. Definitely search me up. Again, CJ Livecast is the name. Appreciate if you guys join on that. All right. I think that's it. I'm going to call it. I don't have anything else to tell you guys other than thank you. And have a great night, all right? Bye-bye.